Hello, how are you? I welcome you to your Purple Feather Tarot community. I truly hope you are doing very well at this moment, and I also hope that in today's tarot reading with me, you find those signs from the universe that you've been searching for. Today, we're going to go straight into your reading, so let's connect with this tarot deck. As I remind you every day, we will be looking at your energies, the energies of that person who's thinking of you, if they appear, and we will also look at all the blessings that are coming into your life. So, connecting with your energy, let's begin. You have the Six of Cups, you also have the Two of Cups, you have the Page of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. And you also have the card of the Hierophant. So, your reading is telling you that a sudden change is leading you to encounter the energies of commitment and the energies of love. Your reading is saying that a change, whether it's a trip, a job change, or a change of residence, will cause you to meet someone who is 100% new and also 100% compatible with your energy. The energy of the Two of Cups means that true love is very near, and in fact, the Six of Cups can represent that you're going to reconnect with someone from your past. I feel here that it's possible that in your past, there was a love left unresolved. This might be a very specific message, but I feel that you connected with someone in the past, things couldn't happen back then, and now there's an opportunity to reconnect. With the Page of Wands, I feel that you won't remain still, there's a journey coming, a movement, a change. You want to experience new things, you want to meet new people, and your social circle is going to begin to expand. It's possible that, as your social circle grows, you'll meet new people. Some of them may become friends, but within this group, there could be someone who becomes your Ace of Pentacles, your great treasure. I feel that perhaps, in some cases, you've been alone for a long time. Or maybe right now, you're simply waiting for that true love to arrive. And look, the Hierophant card represents that great commitment you're going to establish with someone who is completely ready to commit to you. So, this message is 100% positive because I feel you're moving forward. You're making some changes, and your life is going to change in many areas. It may be your professional life, your emotional life, your spiritual life, your romantic life is also going to change. And all of these changes are bringing you closer to the energy of commitment and the energy of love. So let's clarify what these energies are about, these changes, because your reading says your life is about to get very interesting. You're becoming a very interesting person. An exciting project is coming, a person is arriving with a very interesting proposal. I feel that what's coming into your life is commitment and seriousness. You may possibly be attracting a Capricorn, someone from Taurus, or it could be any sign, but this person is going to make you a formal proposal. Get ready, because in the coming days, a very serious proposal will manifest. You have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles can indicate that you are feeling a bit stuck, like something in your life isn't bearing the fruits you expected, or that the fruits you are receiving aren't as sweet as you were hoping. I feel that you're reevaluating a relationship, you're thinking about whether to continue or to leave someone behind. Let's clarify this, because I feel the next card might be the sign you've been waiting for regarding this stagnation. You have the Seven of Swords. I sense that maybe right now you're considering giving a second chance to someone who lied to you, someone who betrayed you. But what's the point of keeping people in your life whom you no longer trust, or people you no longer respect? I feel someone lied to you. You may have considered giving them a second chance, perhaps you already did, but things weren't the same anymore, because you had already lost the trust, already lost the respect. And once someone crosses a line like that, there's no going back. Maybe you thought things would work out, but I feel this person ended up ruining everything. Let's clarify further what this change or new destiny is that's beginning for you. Now you have Major Arcana card number 13. This card represents that sometimes, it is 100% necessary to let go. It might be complicated, it might be hard, but you need to do it for your own well-being. Holding on to things that no longer belong in your life, or things that are harming you, or people you no longer trust, will only cause more damage. The Major Arcana 13 always symbolizes the end of a cycle. And it's even better when you are the one who brings that cycle to a close, when you decide that something, someone, an energy, a job, or a karmic relationship no longer belongs in your life. I see you wanting to close a cycle, and of course, also wanting to begin a new one. This card always speaks about how, in order for a new stage to begin, the previous one must come to an end. You also have the Seven of Wands. In this case, I see the Seven of Wands as a positive card because it might mean that some kind of competition is coming into your life, and possibly, you are going to be the winner. I feel that you'll be aiming for a new position, aspiring to grow professionally. Of course, this card represents competition. You're not going to be the only one trying to advance, but I feel you have something important. Maybe it's your energy, your charisma, your experience. You'll be fighting for something, or against someone, and you're going to achieve a great victory. You also have the Fool. In this case, the Fool can definitely represent a big celebration, a strong feeling that, despite all the obstacles and limitations, you deserve this victory. That's the positive affirmation of this reading. I deserve this great victory. I deserve for all my efforts to finally be recognized. The Fool is characterized by the numerology of 0, and 0 represents a new beginning, a fresh start, where you'll be launching a new project, starting a new position, and possibly even beginning a new relationship. But the Fool always represents happiness, freedom, and letting go of heavy chains from your past. So your reading tells me that you should already start feeling joyful, because your life is going to change. Happiness, celebration, and joy are coming into your life. I see you connecting with people who are on the same vibrational level as you. So, what's coming your way is deep happiness, freedom, and a lot of enjoyment. We continue with your reading. You have this card. This is the major arcana of the King of Pentacles. Let's clarify this King of Pentacles, because this card alone can tell you that great wealth is coming into your life, or that you're going to reach a point where you'll be able to save a large amount of money. The King of Pentacles always speaks about using your money wisely, whether that's through saving or making an investment, for example, an investment in real estate. I feel that you're going to make a significant investment. You might sign a contract, buy a house, or purchase an apartment. So let's take a look at what this great investment is about, or what your reading tells you about how to achieve and consolidate this great fortune. You have the card of the Sun. I feel that you are going to be a very successful person. Maybe you have the gift of selling, or the gift of negotiation. You're going to become the sun, and when you are the sun, others are drawn to you. That's why I say you probably have the gift of selling, because others will be seeking you out to buy your products or services. Maybe you're self-employed, maybe you own a store where you sell esoteric products, alternative medicine, or maybe you sell a particular product or service. I feel that you, or your business, will become the center of attention. You're going to advertise your products, increase your sales, and expand the reach of your services. Let's keep looking. You have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords could represent excellent news that expands your business. It could be a license you've been waiting for, and finally, it gets approved. In this case, the Ace of Swords also symbolizes a contract you're going to sign, possibly a lease agreement. If you don't have a business, then it could be a rental contract for your home or residence. It could also be a lease for your business location. The Ace of Swords may also indicate paperwork or bureaucracy, but positive news is coming your way regarding an approval you've requested. I feel something will prosper due to this good news, especially if it comes from a Gemini or a Libra. You have the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles always talks about stability. Money is coming in, and that money will allow you to make an investment, pay bills, clear balances, or settle debts. Your reading tells me that balance is coming into your life, and you're going to become a very skillful person. In some cases, this card is interpreted negatively, but I feel it very positively. It suggests you'll be multitasking, handling multiple tasks at once, and doing an excellent job. This is typically the card of an entrepreneur, when you're building a new business and you have to manage finances, raise capital, do marketing, handle management tasks, manufacturing, logistics, so many things at once. The key here is balance. But after this upcoming period of juggling many tasks, you'll become a very experienced person. The Two of Pentacles is when you're building something, and the King of Pentacles is when you become an expert in handling a particular area of your business or your life. We continue with your reading. You have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups can represent deep support. I feel that someone is by your side, supporting you, emotionally, or perhaps this person is making a heartfelt prayer to the universe for everything to go well in your life. In some cases, I feel that if you've been very busy lately, with your business, your studies, or just your life, if you've been somewhat independent, the Queen of Cups could represent a suitor, a mature person. I feel that in this case, the connection doesn't develop quickly. It's someone who arrives slowly. The energy of the King of Pentacles is slow, it takes time to develop. It's a romance that may take days, weeks, months, or in some cases, even years to unfold. Yes, years. These two cards reflect a style of love that prefers getting to know someone well before jumping into a relationship. The Queen of Cups can represent any sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. It can also represent someone who has a lot to offer you emotionally. Alright, we continue now with your energy. You have the Three of Wands, a card of great movement. I sense you traveling, exploring different cultures, and learning new languages. You might be starting a YouTube channel, creating your own Instagram page, or frequently sharing what you do in your life. Perhaps you're starting a podcast, or right now, you're listening to many podcasts or testimonials from other people. You may have recently been listening to autobiographies. This card strongly alludes to visualization and inspiration. Maybe you are feeling inspired by other people as you work on creating your own success story. The Three of Wands always announces that you're one step away from beginning the best chapter of your life, or one step from taking a leap of faith, a quantum leap. You're about to reach things you never imagined, as long as you trust yourself. You have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups can mean that someone hurt you or broke your heart. Right now, you might feel lost, unsure whether to wait for this person or move forward on your path. The number 5, from 1 to 10, represents the midpoint. Perhaps you're feeling stuck, uncertain whether to wait for this person to return or to begin seeking new horizons. The combination of these two cards can mean that you're already starting to move on from this person and beginning to look ahead. The interesting part about both cards is that they are not looking toward the past, they are looking toward the future, especially the Three of Wands. This implies that new things are coming your way. Let's clarify what this is about. You have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is a powerful card. I feel you've recently been through a very difficult time, a moment of betrayal. Someone betrayed you. You gave everything, you were eager to start a relationship, but over time, you realized this person was an illusion or told many lies. Now you're trying to heal your heart. And in this sense, the Three of Wands makes perfect sense, because it symbolizes that moment when we pull away, far away, from a person or place in order to start life over from scratch. That's what might be coming into your life, a completely fresh start. You also have the Three of Pentacles. This card always speaks of opportunities, especially in your work life. I feel that one of your talents is about to awaken, and you'll start monetizing that talent. This card tells us that teamwork can lead to great success. I sense that you're a very independent person, but sometimes you do need the support of others. The Three of Pentacles represents that kind of support, especially from a Virgo or a Taurus. Let's clarify, because I feel you're building something big, laying the foundation for what will become great happiness in your future. You have the King of Wands in your future position. This is a card full of fire. I feel that you're climbing, that's what your reading tells me, you're climbing, growing, and right now, you're in the early stages of becoming a powerful manifester. The King of Wands means that in your future, you are destined to occupy a position of great power. You're going to be the boss, the leader. This could mean you'll be the head of your family, providing a lot of financial support. If you're not focused on your family, this means you'll have many ideas and a very strategic, corporate mind. I feel that you're a visionary, and you have the power to guide others toward great manifestations. I sense that you're preparing for something, maybe you're studying something academic, learning new languages, but every step matters, according to this card.
Alright, we continue now with your energy. You have the Eight of Wands. I like this card because it represents movement, change, and responses. Someone is reaching out to you, yes, someone is looking for you. Most likely a Sagittarius or a person from Aries. Let's clarify this, because I feel that this response or communication is going to arrive in less than a week. You have the Six of Wands. It could be news that brings you great happiness. It may be a person returning from abroad, possibly a Pisces, or maybe also a Leo, who is coming back from overseas, and you're going to have a very emotional reunion. In some cases, this reunion might also be very passionate. That's what your reading is telling me. You also have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles always represents protection. You're being defensive. This combination, in particular, can mean that you were dealing with someone who was very prideful, a person with a big ego, or someone who had, let's say, a superiority complex. And now you've grown tired, maybe of the insults, or tired of being disrespected or trampled on. Now, what you're doing is protecting your energy, distancing yourself from a person or a place. I feel this combination of cards represents the idea that it's better to be alone than poorly accompanied. You also have the Nine of Wands. Yes, I feel that in your recent past, there's been a lot of fire energy. Maybe you were literally dealing with a fire sign, someone who acted without thinking, someone irreverent, who acted on impulse. And you ended up hurt, or burned, by this person, either someone from a fire sign or someone with those characteristics. This person didn't consider the consequences of their actions. So the Nine of Wands could also mean lingering resentment. I don't know if you still hold resentment toward this person for what they did, but let's clarify, because I feel this situation is about to shift. You have another fire energy, the Strength card. This is Leo energy. So, your reading says that an opportunity is coming into your life, an opportunity to change things, to shift your energy, to change your job. You're going to find a person, a job, or a place where you'll become a much stronger person. Now, what really matters, according to this card, is that you are beginning to focus on your own needs. I feel you're growing from the inside out. And I always insist in my readings, the Strength card doesn't mean you'll have so much strength that you'll fight an unlimited number of battles, because obviously, battles and wars drain you. The Strength card is about conserving your efforts, saving your energy, and choosing your battles wisely. So I feel that your energy is growing a lot. It's possible that you will meet someone with very good energy, especially a Leo. Or, if there's already a Leo in your life, that person has something important for you, they may offer you support, guidance, or simply bring inspiration into your life. Leo could become your best friend or closest ally very soon. So, very important alliances are coming into your life, alliances that will help bring you success. Alright then, that is your tarot reading for today. As always, thank you so much for being here with me, uncovering all these mysteries of the tarot. For today, we are closing your reading. As always, I invite you, if you enjoy these readings, you can click the like button, you can also subscribe to this channel, and if you wish, you can become a member of this channel as well. For now, we're closing your video. I hope you have an excellent day, filled with success, filled with manifestation, and filled with blessings. And most certainly, we'll be seeing each other again in your next reading.